Good evening and welcome to Justeventonline News at 9. I am Anifat Ismail. The news headlined. Tinubu assures Nigerians of food security. Fed government eyes 1 million housing jobs in 2 years. Budget defense adhere strictly to budgetary provisions. Kwara local government boards, Bata, urge council management. Nigeria facing worsening economic crisis. IMF says Northern elders to discuss economic security agenda with federal government. Community policing. We are working tirelessly to establish laws, says National Assembly. HURIWA fought 1 billion naira request for Fed Govt wage committee. I4 price contribute to food insecurity. Vice-Chancellors urge Fed Govt to not push ASUU to embark on strike again. And on sport, Tinubu hails Eagles, says team demonstrates great resilience. Now the news in details. President Bola Tinubu has said his administration is revolutionizing agriculture to make Nigeria self-sufficient in food production and a net exporter of agricultural products. He disclosed this when he received a delegation from the global Tijaniya movement led by Khalifa Mohammed Maye Niaz at the presidential villa in Abuja on Sunday. The president also said his administration will support plans and efforts to give ease and succor to Hajj pilgrims. He also emphasized the importance of spiritual endeavors in nation building, underscoring his administration's commitment to supporting religious activities. The Fed government is aiming to create 1.2 million jobs through the construction of 3,112 housing units under the Renewed Hope Initiative. Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Ahmed Dangiwa, reviewed this during the groundbreaking ceremony of the project in Katsina, Abuja. He noted that the government was prepared to take advantage of affordable housing provision to spur economic growth and job creation. The Kwara state government has commenced the scrutiny of local government budget proposals for the year 2024. The Commissioner for Local Government, Chieftaincy Affairs and Community Development, Honorable Abdullahi Abubakar Bata, disclosed these at the budget review and defense exercise held at the conference room of the ministry. For local governments, Patigi, Ilorin East, Moro, and Okero on Monday presented the budget. Honorable Bata said the annual budget of the local government was prepared in accordance with the provisions of Section 38, subsection 3 of the Kwara State Local Government Law. He therefore said that council management must ensure that the needs of the grassroots are taken into consideration in preparation of the budget estimates.
The annual budget of the local government is prepared in accordance with the provisions of Kwara State Local Government Law and financial memorandum. A call circular was sent to all the local governments to prepare ahead of today. As you are aware, it is an oversight function and also tradition for the ministry to scrutinize the draft budget so that all the gray areas in the budget is addressed. I must stress here that the ministry is not responsible for preparations of the local government budget. Rather, it is to assist and guide the local government in presenting a realistic budget to their legislative councils and to advise where necessary before the draft is presented for approval of the local government council.
The International Monetary Fund, IMF, has said stalled pre-capital growth, poverty and high food insecurity have exacerbated the ongoing cost of living crisis in the country. The reports came amid rising inflation, exchange crisis, weak economic growth and business shutdowns. The global lender said this in a new report titled IMF Executive Board concludes post-financing assessment with Nigeria. According to the report, low revenue collection has hampered the provision of services and public investment. The northern elites, under the aegis of HURIWA new agenda, are said to engage the Fed government with a set of proposals on how to stem insecurity and poverty, especially in the north and the country in general. According to the elders, the proposals, if considered and implemented, would pave the way for lasting prosperity for the entire country. The National Assembly has said it is currently in the process of deliberating on a set of laws that will establish a proper framework to strengthen community policing. It also said it is focusing on strengthening intelligence gathering efforts to monitor the activities of bandits, kidnappers, and terrorists. The local government council authorities, traditional rulers, and community leaders are therefore encouraged to rally local vigilantes, hunters, and capable young individuals in safeguarding the communities and territories. The Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, HURIWA, yesterday faulted the alleged request of 1 billion naira by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, from President Bola Tinubu for the operations of a 37-man National Minimum Wage Committee. The group described the request as wasteful, insensitive, and irresponsible. HURIWA's national coordinator, Emmanuel Obiko, in a statement, complimented the Secretary to the Government of the Federation for not advising the President appropriately to consult the already existing governmental institution for wage negotiation. The Minister of Budget and National Planning, Adhere, yesterday highlighted that challenges facing agriculture go beyond insecurity to include high cost of fuel. His agriculture and food security counterpart, Abubakar Kyari, said food security affordability are being challenged. He attributed the first challenge to COVID-19, which impacted on agriculture and on other sectors. The Committee of Vice-Chancellors of Nigerian Universities has again urged the Fed government to yield to the last agreement reached with the Academic Staff Union of Universities, saying it shouldn't push the union to the level of embarking on a fresh industrial strike. The Secretary General of the committee, Professor Yakubu Ochefu, stated that while interacting with journalists over the weekend, he said the industrial action cannot do Nigeria any good, urging both the Fed government and ASUU to prevent it. The last on the news is sport. President Bola Tinubu has praised the Super Eagles for their display in the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations final in Ivory Coast. Despite their loss to the host nation, Tinubu said the Eagles demonstrated resilience and talent at the tournament. This was contained in a statement signed by the Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Adhere, on Sunday. We have come to the end of the news at 9. Here is the recap of the story. Tinubu assures Nigerians of food security. Federal government eyes 1 million housing jobs in 2 years. Budget defense. Adhere strictly to budgetary provisions. Kwara local government boss. Bata urges council management. Nigeria facing worsening economic crisis, says IMF. Northern elders to discuss economic security agenda with federal government. Community policing. We are working tirelessly to establish laws, says the National Assembly. HURIWA folds $1 billion request for federal government wage committee. I for price contribute to food insecurity. Vice-Chancellors urge federal government to not push ASUU to embark on strike again. And on sport, Tinubu hails Eagles, says team demonstrates great resilience. Thank you for watching Justeventonline news. Always see your past mistakes as part of the process to your success. For more news, visit www.justeventonline.com and to read more updates, follow us on our social media platforms with a tab at Justeventonline. You can also send us an email on justeventonline@gmail.com. My name is Ismail. Good night.